Timeline for disciplinary proceedings for cases processed under CCS, CCA, Rules 1965. This is a second series on CCS, CCA, Rules 1965. Subscribe the channel if not already subscribed to get notification of latest videos from Studyroom. The subscription is completely free, and while watching the video in YouTube, you will have subscribe button, just click on it.
Question number 1. What is the time limit for charged officer to submit his written statement of defense on charge sheet? Options: A. 10 days, B. 20 days, C. 15 days, D. 30 days. The correct answer is option C, 15 days.
It is 15 days, which can be further extended by a period not exceeding 15 days at a time for reasons to be recorded in writing by disciplinary authority or any other authority authorized by the disciplinary authority on his behalf. The overall limit for filing of reply should not be extended beyond 45 days from the receipt of the articles of charge by the charged officer. Sub-Rule 4 in Rules 14 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Question number 2. What is the time limit for producing requisite documents claimed by charged officer during A. 10 days, B. 20 days, C. 15 days, D. 1 month. The correct answer is option D, 1 month.
Sub-Rule 13 in Rule 14 provides for producing the documents or issue of non-availability certificate within a period of 1 month of the receipt of such requisition.
Question number 3. What is the time period for the presenting officer to produce the evidence by which he proposes to prove the articles of charge if the government servant fails to appear within the specified time or refuses or omits to plead? Options: A. 10 days, B. 30 days, C. 15 days, D. 45 days. The correct answer is option B, 30 days.
It is 30 days. Sub-Rule 11 in Rule 14 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Question number 4. What is the time period for inspecting the documents produced by presenting officer for the purpose of preparing his defense? Options: A. Within 5 days, B. Within 15 days, C. Within 30 days, D. Within 45 days. The correct answer is option A, within 5 days.
Within 5 days of the order passed by Inquiring Authority, which can be further extended not exceeding 5 days. Sub-Rule 11 I, Rule of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Question number 5. What is the notice period for production of any documents, which are in possession of government but not mentioned in the list of documents served with the charge sheet, but a request in this regard is made by the charged officer? Options: A. 10 days, B. 15 days, C. 30 days, D. 5 days. The correct option is option A, 10 days.
The Inquiring Authority can allow a time of 10 days for the purpose, which can further be extended by not exceeding 10 days. Sub-Rule 11 3 in Rule 14 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Friends, if you like Studyroom videos, please share it in all your groups, maybe WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, etc. so that all your friends can get benefit of this Studyroom.
Question number 6. What is the time limit provided for adjournment before close of the case for presenting officer to produce evidences not included in the list given to charged officer or inquiring authority himself, call for new evidence or recall and re-examine any witness? Options: A. 1 clear day, B. 2 clear days, C. 3 clear days, D. 5 clear days. The correct option is option C, 3 clear days.
Such adjournment is done for 3 clear days excluding the day of adjournment and the day to which the inquiry is adjourned. Sub-Rule 15 in Rule 14 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Question number 7. What is the time limit for completing the inquiry and submit report by Inquiring Authority? Options are A. 1 month, B. 3 months, C. 6 months, D. 1 year. The correct answer is option C, 6 months.
In terms of notification No. GSR 548, E, dated 2nd June 2017, the Inquiring Authority should conclude the inquiry and submit his report within 6 months from the date of receipt of order of his appointment. An additional time not exceeding 6 months for completing the inquiry can be allowed at a time on the basis of sufficient and good reasons, to be recorded in writing by Disciplinary Authority, Sub-Rule 24, in Rule 14 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 19651.
Question number 8. What is the time limit for furnishing written representation by charged officer on the advice of UPSC? Options are A. 10 days, B. 15 days, C. 30 days, D. 5 days. The correct answer is option B, 15 days.
It is 15 days from the receipt of the copy of advice of UPSC by the charged officer. Sub-Rule 3, B, in Rule 15 of CCS, CCA, Rules, 1965.
Question number 9. What is the time limit for sending proposal to CVC for first stage advice? Options are A. 10 days, B. 15 days, C. 1 month, D. 3 months. The correct answer is option C, 1 month.
If vigilance angle is involved in any complaint, this case should be referred to CVC for their first stage advice within 1 month of the receipt of investigation report. If vigilance angle is not involved, the case should be put up to Disciplinary Authority for taking a decision to initiate disciplinary action under CCS, CCA, rules within 1 month from the date of receipt of investigation report.
Question number 10. What is the time limit to put up the case to Disciplinary Authority after receipt of first stage advice of CVC for taking a decision to initiate disciplinary proceeding? Options are A. 10 days, B. 15 days, C. 1 month, D. 3 months. The correct answer is option C, 1 month.
Within 1 month of the receipt of first stage advice of CVC.
Question number 11. What is the time limit to issue a charge sheet to charged officer once a decision is taken by Disciplinary Authority to initiate disciplinary proceeding? Options are A. A week, B. Fortnight, C. 1 month, D. Quarter. The correct answer is option A, a week.
The charge sheet should be issued to charged officer within a week from the date of receipt of the decision of Disciplinary Authority.
Question number 12. What is the time limit for seeking representation of charged officer on inquiry report and disagreement of Disciplinary Authority, if any on it? Option are A. 7 days, B. 15 days, C. 30 days, D. 90 days. The correct answer is option B, 15 days.
The charged officer may be allowed 15 days to submit, if he so desires, his written representation or submission to the Disciplinary Authority.
Friends, please share about study room with your friends and students who are preparing for various competitive exams, as we are posting lot of videos about general knowledge also.
Question number 13. What is the time limit for seeking second stage advice of CVC, if required, or to UPSC for their advice? Options are A. A week. B. Fortnight. C. 1 month. D. Quarter. The correct answer is option C, 1 month.
It should be sent to CVC or UPSC within 1 month from the date of receipt of representation of charged officer on inquiry report.
Question number 14. What is the time limit for concluding major penalty proceeding? Options are A. 6 months. B. 12 months. C. 18 months. D. 24 months. The correct answer is option C, 18 months.
It should be completed within 18 months from the date of issue of the charge sheet to charged officer. This video is done based on Department of Personnel Pensions Letter No. F-No 111012/09/2016 ESTT.A3 dated 8th December 2017.
Thanks for watching. Please visit our Google web page, that is https://sites.google.com/view/studyroom-master. You can get lot of updates about study room activities there, and you have model question papers which you can evaluate yourself. Thanks for watching once again.